It's an established fact that South Africans prefer SUVs to station wagons. Why? Because station wagons are considered boring family cars, while SUVs have muscle and style and stance and attitude. But then, not all station wagons are created equal. And in fact, here's a station wagon that might just change most South Africans' minds. It certainly has muscle and attitude. This is the Mr. Jekyll of station wagons, an estate that fuses the space, the versatility and the luxury of a large premium 5-door machine with the power and performance more typical of a supercar. And if that seems like an impossible equation, the RS6 Avant proves otherwise. It's just shy of 5 meters long, roughly 2 meters wide and 1.46 meters high, and it has a curb mass 5 kilograms short of 2 tons. 4 doors provide easy access to spacious accommodation. But those stats become completely irrelevant when you first lay eyes on this Audi, because what you see is a mean, low-slung beast of a machine. There's something sinister and predatory about the Audi RS6 Avant. Its crouch is low and menacing, like a jet fighter just before takeoff. Huge wheels really fill those bulging wheel arches to the brim, and carbon fiber accents add some high-tech appeal. The test car's Mythos black paint only serves to emphasize those bodybuilder lines, while huge lower air intakes and an integrated splitter dominate proceedings at the front. The slim matrix LED headlights are dwarfed by the gaping single-frame grille. At the rear, the gutter-sized exhausts look more like cannons, but actually conceal a smaller twin-pipe arrangement on either side. The interior matches the Audi's performance theme, but it's also a luxurious and lavishly appointed place, of course in line with its 1.5 million rand price tag. And it has a full house of comfort and convenience kit as well. The high-backed bucket seats, alloy pedals and flat-bottomed, thick-rimmed steering wheel are standard RS fare, but you pay a lot for extras like the sunroof, Bose sound and special leather. At least the engine comes standard. Wedged under the bonnet of the Audi RS6 Avant is an all-aluminium turbocharged 4-litre V8. It features quad cams, 32 valves, and produces 412 kilowatts of maximum power, linked to a fat 700 newton meters of torque, and that torque available already from just 1750 RPM. Harnessing all that urge is a quick-shifting 8-speed Tiptronic automatic gearbox with manual override. It transfers the V8's urge to all 4 wheels via Audi's all-wheel drive system, which can optimize the power delivered to each wheel individually. Adaptive air suspension linked to Audi's Drive Select system allows the driver to set up the suspension for specific road and driving conditions, although even the so-called comfort mode feels more sports car than station wagon. There's nothing soft or fuzzy about the Audi RS6 Avant, despite the fact that this is a big and heavy wagon. The response to throttle and steering input is pin-sharp, and that also allows a very close rapport between car and driver. Overall composure is impressive too. Indeed, the RS6 Avant never feels nervous or agitated. It remains planted and confident, exuding a sense of calm control and overall balance unusual in a car with so much power underfoot and so much outright performance potential. And that performance potential is considerable, mainly due to the ferocious grip of the Quattro all-wheel drive system. This car makes the most of the 412 kilowatts and 700 newton meters and gets off the mark with ferocious intent. The 0 to 100 time dispatched in just 3.9 seconds, and the car reaches its 250 kilometers an hour top speed, which of course is limited with almost ridiculous ease. And it's that ease of use that is arguably the RS6 Avant's most impressive talent. Most extreme road cars become edgy and unruly when driven with intent, but the Audi remains unruffled, allowing the enthusiast driver to explore and enjoy the full extent of its performance talents. If anything, this big bruiser of a wagon tends to understate just how quick it really is, making you grateful for those big perforated brake discs and beefy calipers when you need to slow down in a hurry. The Audi RS6 Avant has to be one of the world's ultimate performance cars. It has an almost unbelievable spread of talents, ranging from stretch-out space and lavish luxury to resolute handling and serious sports car rivaling performance. But most of all, this is a feel-good car that gives the driver full access to all those talents. It has a price tag of around 1.5 million rands, but given what it can do, even that sort of money represents reasonable value for money. Who said station wagons are boring? A mighty turbo V8, the tenacious grip of quattro all-wheel drive and a finely tuned chassis deliver supercar rivaling performance, while the spacious interior is lavishly equipped. The result is a level of versatility that's almost without rivals. The thirsty fuel consumption when pressing on is perhaps the only flaw in an otherwise highly desirable and satisfying package.